48 teams, 6 weeks, 96 years of World Cup history. And tonight, for the very first time, the 4 best teams in the world are the 4 teams left standing. France, Spain, England, Argentina. Not one giant killer survived. Not one underdog miracle lasted. Not one co-host nation made it through. The tournament tried to produce an upset Final Four, and it failed, because these 4 teams were simply too good to be stopped. Welcome back to KodusFC. The 2026 FIFA World Cup semifinals are set. 2 matches, 4 nations. The winner of each goes to the final at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey on July 19th. This is the road that got them here, and the stories you need to know before a ball is kicked. France. FIFA World Rankings, number 1. The defending runners-up. The 2018 World Cup winners. And the only nation in the world that has reached the semifinals in 3 consecutive World Cups. In Group Y, they were perfect. Beating Senegal 3-1, Iraq 3-0, then destroying Norway 4-1 with Ousmane Dembélé producing a hat-trick performance that reminded the world this French side has depth that no other team can match. In the round of 32, they beat Sweden 3-0. In the round of 16, a single Kylian Mbappé penalty beat Paraguay 1-0, their most uncomfortable performance of the tournament. Then in the quarterfinal, Morocco, the 2022 revenge match. France won 2-0. Mbappé scored and assisted. Dembélé added his 5th goal of the tournament. France have now scored 14 goals in this competition. They have conceded just 2, but the story of France is not just the results. It is one man, Kylian Mbappé, 27 years old. 8 goals at this World Cup. Joint top of the Golden Boot alongside Lionel Messi. 263 days ago, France lost the 2022 World Cup final on penalties. Mbappé scored a hat-trick in that final and still finished on the losing side. He has been carrying that loss every single day since. And every goal at this tournament has been his answer. France's possible weakness, and it is the only one, is that they have not yet faced a side with Spain's technical quality and Lamine Yamal's unpredictability. Every team they have met has been beatable. The true test comes next. Spain. FIFA World Rankings, number 3. The 2010 World Cup winners, and a side that has not reached a World Cup semifinal since the day they lifted that trophy 16 years ago. Until now. In Group H, Spain drew goalless with Cape Verde, then beat Saudi Arabia 4-0, then edged Uruguay 1-0 to top their group. In the round of 32, they dismantled Austria 3-0. Then came Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo's last World Cup, and substitute Mikel Merino headed home in stoppage time to end Ronaldo's career at a World Cup. 1-0. In the quarterfinal, Spain faced Belgium, the tournament's highest scoring side. Trailing to Romelu Lukaku's equalizer, Spain needed a hero. Merino came off the bench again. Scored in the 88th minute again. Spain 2, Belgium 1. The same substitute. The same role. 2 consecutive knockout stage winners from the bench. Spain are in the semifinals, but they have a different story to tell. Because the player who has made everyone stop scrolling is not a veteran. He is 18 years old. Lamine Yamal, the youngest player to score a goal at the 2022 European Championship. The teenager who drifts past defenders like they simply are not there. The player that every team in this tournament has tried to stop, and none has managed. Spain conceded just 1 goal throughout the entire tournament until Belgium broke through. Their defensive system has been as impressive as their attack. Rodri controls. Pedri creates. Oyarzabal finishes. And Yamal does the things that cannot be coached. If Spain win this semifinal, they become only the 2nd European nation in history to win the World Cup 3 times. England. FIFA World Rankings, number 4. 60 years since they won the World Cup. Every tournament since 1966 has ended in heartbreak. Quarterfinals, semifinals, penalty shootouts, infamous defeats. But England are in the semifinals again. And this time feels different. In Group L, they beat Croatia 4-2, their highest margin of victory over the Croatians in tournament history. They progressed. In the round of 32, they trailed DR Congo before Harry Kane scored twice in the final minutes to win 2-1. In the round of 16, they went to the Estadio Azteca, the most intimidating stadium in the world, played 40-plus minutes with 10 men after Kwanzaa was sent off, and still won 3-2 through a Jude Bellingham brace and a Kane penalty. Then came Norway, the quarterfinal in Miami. Schjelderup gave Norway the lead. Bellingham equalized before halftime. 90 minutes ended 1-1, and in extra time, Bellingham struck again. England 2, Norway 1. 3 Lions through to the semifinals. Now England face Argentina, and that sentence alone carries 40 years of history. In 1986, Diego Maradona punched the ball into the net with his hand. The referee did not see it. England lost. Maradona called it the hand of God. 40 years later, in a bizarre incident during the Norway match, a moment involving cables on the pitch led to England's controversial first goal being allowed. British media immediately called it the Cable of God. Same tournament stage, a quarterfinal. Same opposing continent, South America next. Different decade, same conversation. England have been here before. The question is whether they have learned. Harry Kane, 85 goals for England, the all-time record, missed a penalty against Argentina's bitter rivals France in 2022. He is now in a World Cup semifinal. Jude Bellingham, 6 goals in this tournament, the most by an England midfielder in World Cup history, plays at Real Madrid alongside some of the greatest players on earth and fears nobody. And the man who manages Argentina, Lionel Scaloni, has never lost a World Cup knockout match. England have never won a World Cup knockout match against Argentina. The storyline writes itself. Argentina, FIFA World Rankings, number 2, the defending champions. The nation that produced Diego Maradona, the country of Lionel Messi, the greatest player in the history of this competition. And a side that has now reached the World Cup semifinals for the 6th consecutive tournament. 6 in a row. No other nation on earth comes close to that record. In Group J, they were perfect. 9 points, 3 wins. They beat Algeria 3-0, Austria 2-0, Jordan 3-1, 12 goals scored. Just 2 conceded. In the round of 32, Cape Verde pushed them to extra time. Argentina needed 111 minutes to win 3-2. Messi admitted the team was tired. There were questions. In the round of 16, Egypt almost caused the upset of the tournament. Argentina needed a VAR rescued 3-2 win to survive. More questions. Then, in the quarterfinal against Switzerland, Alexis Mac Allister put them ahead in the 10th minute. Switzerland equalized in the 67th. Extra time. A Julian Alvarez goal in the 112th minute. Lautaro Martinez in the 120th +1. Argentina threw 3-1. But Switzerland played the final 20 minutes with 10 men following a controversial red card. Argentina keeps surviving. Their critics say they are not playing their best football. Their supporters say the best teams find ways to win when they do not play well. And at the center of everything, Lionel Messi, 38 years old, 8 goals at this World Cup, 22 career World Cup goals across 6 tournaments. The all-time record holder at this competition now extended even further. He won the World Cup in Qatar in 2022 at the age of 35. Many assume that was the end. The perfect ending to the greatest career in football history. But Messi is here at 38, in the semifinals, scoring goals, creating moments, and 2 games away from becoming the first player in history to win 2 World Cup winners' medals. Whatever happens at this tournament, watch Messi carefully. You may not see this again. Tuesday, July 14th, AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas, France versus Spain. FIFA ranked number 1 against FIFA ranked number 3. The 2018 World Cup winners against the 2010 World Cup winners. The only 2 European nations left standing. 2 of the most technically gifted squads ever assembled at the same tournament. France bring Mbappé with 8 goals. Spain bring Yamal at 18 years old, who has been the most exciting player at the entire tournament. France have Dembélé with 5 goals and a hat trick already behind him. Spain have Marino, the substitute who has already won 2 knockout stage matches from the bench. France have scored 14 goals. Spain have conceded just 1 in the entire tournament until the Belgium quarterfinal. And tactically, this is the match football analysts have been dreaming of. Didier Deschamps' counter-attacking high press against Luis de la Fuente's possession-dominant tiki-taka evolution. Mbappé's straight-line speed against Spain's curved, intricate passing patterns. One giant statistic hangs over this match. France have not lost in 90 minutes to any opponent in this tournament. Spain have not been outplayed by anyone. Something must give. The winner goes to the final at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey on July 19th. And the loser will spend 4 years wondering what might have been. Wednesday, July 15th, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, England versus Argentina. If you are a football fan and you do not feel something when you hear those words, you have not been paying attention. Time 6. England won the World Cup, the only time in their history, 1986. Diego Maradona punched the ball into the net with his hand. England lost. Maradona called it the hand of God. 1998. Penalty shootout. England lost again. 2002. Michael Owen goal. England won 1-0. The last time England beat Argentina at any level? 24 years since England have beaten Argentina. 40 years since Maradona's hand. 60 years since England lifted the trophy. England arrived with Jude Bellingham. 6 goals, the most by an England midfielder at any World Cup. Harry Kane, 85 England goals, hungry for redemption. Argentina arrived with Messi at 38, and a defending champion's refusal to go home quietly. Scaloni has never lost a World Cup knockout match as manager. 1-12. Drawn 4. Lost 0. 1 wins. 1 goes home. And the entire football world will be watching from Atlanta on Wednesday. Before we close, the Golden Boot race. At the top, Kylian Mbappé and Lionel Messi, joint leaders with 8 goals each. Mbappé has 2 more matches, maybe, to extend his tally. Messi has 2 more matches to break his own all-time record even further. Behind them, Jude Bellingham with 6 goals. Harry Kane with 6 goals. Ousmane Dembélé with 5. The Golden Boot will almost certainly be won by someone in one of these 2 semifinals. Every goal from now has 2 meanings: helping your team reach the final and writing your name in the history books. This tournament has been extraordinary for goal scorers. The 4 semi-finalists between them have scored 45 goals across 20 matches, an average of 2.25 per game at the knockout stage. Goals are not finished at this World Cup. France, Spain, England, Argentina. For the first time in 96 years of World Cup football, the top 4 teams in the world are the last 4 teams standing. 2 matches decide who goes to the final. 2 matches decide who goes home. France versus Spain, Tuesday. Dallas, England versus Argentina, Wednesday. Atlanta. The winner of each plays the World Cup final on July 19th at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. 2 questions for you. First, who wins each semifinal? Second, who lifts the trophy on July 19th? Drop your predictions in the comments below. I read every single one. Like this video, subscribe to KodusFC, turn on notifications. We will have individual semifinal previews for both matches within the next 24 hours, going deeper into every angle. This is the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and we are almost at the end. See you in the next one.